What's up, everyone? Skybox here. Welcome to the Skybox DFS first quick look for Sunday the 28th. Today, before we get into showing you what all the optimal lineups are doing from all the multiple sites that I review, I'm going to take a quick look at the perfect lineup that was for yesterday, just to see how it went. So let's go do that. So as you see here, here's the Fanduel perfect lineup for yesterday. Westbrook ended up with 54.8 points. We actually had Westbrook in our final quick look yesterday, so that was nice. You see TJ McCollum with 45.2, DeRozan with 54.7, Bledsoe 40.2, Barton 31.7, Finney Smith, who showed up a couple times a couple days ago, 36.6, Randall 56 points, Roby, who also showed up a few times over the past couple days, at 36.3, and Embiid 72.6, had a monster game. He also was in our final quick look yesterday. So this is what a perfect lineup would look like. We did have two of them from yesterday, and a couple of them actually have showed up over the past couple days as well. So let's jump over to the Fanduel app real quick and start going over what I'm seeing. All right, guys, so here we are. I'm going to start going over each position real quick and telling you what I see from optimal lineups throughout the optimal sites that I review. Like I said before, this information doesn't just come from one source, but multiple sources, and I try to do this to limit risk and variance. All right, so first guy that is popping up, we've seen a few times, and that's Fox. Fox averages around 33.5 minutes per game, 40.3 fantasy points per game. His usage percentage is 29%, and he gets 1.17 fantasy Fanduel points per minute. So he's the one that's showing up in multiple optimal lineups. For shooting guard, we have... there he is, Gordon. Eric Gordon is showing up. He averages 29.3 minutes per game, 28 fantasy points per game. His usage percentage is 25%, and Fanduel points per minute is 0.91. For shooting guard, small forward, the guy that is showing up in multiple lineups is House. House is averaging 27.8 minutes per game, 20.1 fantasy points per game. His usage percentage is 15%, and Fanduel points per minute is 0.72. He has been averaging a little bit, at least value-wise, over the last 3 games. So if he gets the minutes, we anticipate him to get value. Power forward, you could probably tell from the picture that we had up earlier. Not Randall, but it's Bam. Right now he's a game time decision due to his knee. But Bam is averaging 33.9 minutes per game, 43.1 Fanduel points per game. His usage percentage is 24%, and Fanduel points per minute is 1.25. So if this guy stays on the floor, he's going to get you those points. Next is the center position, and we are seeing Aiton show up. He averages 31.7 minutes per game, 34.2 fantasy points per game. His usage percentage is 18, so a little low, but he's a center, and of course we know Booker and Paul will probably get all that usage. And a Fanduel points per minute is 1.06, so he is showing up. Now, real quick before we go, I'm going to show you the secondary picks that are showing, secondary players that are showing up as well, just to give you some more insight. So the first guy that we see is Ball. Ball is showing up, not as much as Fox, but he is showing up right now. For the shooting guard position is Rozier. He's showing up again, not as much as Eric Gordon, but he is showing up. Small forward right now, Brown is showing up in as a second pick. So there's that. And for power forward, the second guy that is showing up right now is, I'm probably going to say the name wrong, Brocher. That might be right. So he's been showing up as well. So obviously you can't play all these picks together because of salary, but I wanted to show you who was showing up across the board, and then who the second player was. So in case you have to mix and match, then you see what's going on. So, well, that's it for this quick look. You know, I always want to keep these short for you guys. So join me later on, about an hour before lock. I do a final quick look so you can see what everyone's doing. All right. So I want you guys have a great day and be profitable.